Vipers match up man for man defensively. Baker on the march down to the forecourt. Far side right to Carter. Reverse it off now for Perrin. Now for Baker. Head of the key now for Doss. Runs it right of the lane. 3 to shoot. The kick out will be a right elbow face up back of the rim. No for Carter. Rebound of the Vipers. Here comes Cheney. Picks it up left wing behind the arc. Now hands it off to Brown. He'll take it off the glass and good. And the foul is on Stanley Perrin. Hesitation dribbling. He took it right off the bounce. Browns and one free throw line to the right, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Charles Doss. Doss has it now on a handoff for Baker. Right elbow feed now for Perrin. Turns back to his left, kicks it out top side left now for Chaplin. He'll step left for 3 off the glass, no good. Weak side rebound to Judd. Now for Ford up the left side. Hesitation dribble, left side. Reverse it off now for Judd. Head of the key now for Cheney. Reverse it off now for Brown. Back to Judd. Now for Jones. Head of the key jumper is on the way and good for Chris Cheney. 4-0 Vipers early. Chaplin's got it left wing with 9 to shoot. Skips it far side to the right. Now for Carter. Gives it up to the right corner, and it's an air ball out of the hand of Doss. Up ahead now, glass and good for Malik Judd. 6-0 Vipers and a timeout Admirals. 9:55 to go in the first. The Vipers have begun the game on a 6-0 run as they lead the Admirals here on the home of the Vipers. .955 to go in the first. Vipers have opened up a 6-0 lead on the Admirals. Admirals trailing by 6 now with the ball. Inbound comes to Baker. Now to the forecourt. Head of the key now to Perrin. Back to Baker. Baker on the bounce, far side of the right. Now back to Chaplin, runs it right of the lane and scores. 6-2 Vipers, 9:25 to go in the first. Backdoor feed and a right-hand finish for Justin Brown. Give him an early 4, make it 8-2 Vipers. Carter on the step left, now near side left for Baker. Lob it over the top on the catch, near block Doss. Swings it back far side of the right now to Chaplin, runs it in the lane, and on the kick out to the near side left, it's a shot clock violation. Jordan Rodriguez enters for the first time for the Admirals, replacing Nigel Carter at the 8:53 mark of the first. Cheney now to the forecourt, far side left. On the bounce, far lane line, a fadeaway. Instead, it's going to be a kick back out to Cheney. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Justin Brown. He got caught in midair, tried to kick it back out, but threw it out of bounds. Rodriguez, a ball screen handoff now for Baker. Baker swings it back near side left to Chaplin. Chaplin with it. Step left three is on the way, and it's good. He's got the first 5 for the Admirals. They trail 8-5. Ford now around the screen from Judd. Pulls up left side, and it's good from 2. Dante's first 2 makes it 10-5 Vipers. 7:55 to go in the first. Rodriguez with it with 10 to shoot. Left side now for Perrin. Left side pull-up is good. 10-7 Vipers. Ford down to the forecourt. Left side, runs it in the lane. Skips it out near side of the right, and the 3 is on the way and good. For Malik Jones, his first field goal makes it a 13-7 Vipers lead. Baker across the time stripe, 15 to shoot now. Comes right at the Perrin screen. Far side now to Chaplin. Kick out to the right corner. A 3 is on the way across the rim. No for Doss. Weak side rebound to Cheney. Bounce it ahead now for Brown. Hits a trailing Ford. He'll bring it across the time stripe. Head of the key. And we're going to get a whistle and a double dribble call against Ford. Substitutions now. Marlon Parker Jr. and Gerald Jackson Jr. check in for the Vipers. .653 to go in the first. Now running the show for the Admirals. Ozzie Trail just checked in. Kick to the far right corner now for Doss. Doss, a left-hand hook in the lane. Across the back iron, no good. Rebound to Judd. Runs it back the other way, 1-on-3. Euro step in the lane, off the glass, too strong. Handoff now for Trail. Into the right corner now for Rodriguez. Tried to slip it into the lane. It's too strong. Intended for Perrin and out of bounds. Carter's back. Exiting will be Charles Doss. Inbound now to Judd. Hands it off now for Cheney. Cheney runs right to the lane. Got his defender off his feet. Scores off the glass. 15-7 Vipers. Head of the key now. Andrew Bellinger's got the handle. Between the rings now for Trail. Right wing behind the arc. Comes back to his left. Line to the lane. Scoop of the left. Missed it. Gets it back in the lane. Swings it back far side of the right. And the 3 ball for Carter comes rimming off. We got a foul going the other way. As it's Bellinger clearing some space. Cameron Cooper checks in for the first time as the Vipers have now gone 8 deep in the opening quarter. 5:42 to go in this first as Malik Jones checks out. Now to the forecourt. Parker Jr.'s got it. Now to Judd, far side left. Trying to turn right is Cameron Cooper. He tried to swing the ball to the far side of the floor. It hit the shot clock as it slipped out of his hand. Trail's got it. Now to Rodriguez. Head of the key now to Bellinger. Rim glass sent off on that jump shot. Rebound to Cheney. Cheney on the bounce, just inside the head of the key. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Judd. They'll back it out, and Parker Jr. resets it. Kick out to the right corner now. Cooper runs it in a lane. He caught Trail on the way in. And the Vipers turn it over. Right side 3 comes rimming off. Here come the Vipers in transition. A bounce ahead to the near side right. A foul call as Cameron Cooper took it strong to the basket. First free throw line to the right is good. Second one's good. Cooper got them both, makes it 17-7. Shot clock never moves, so they'll adjust that. Romel Thompson bounces the ball in. Now for Trail. Shoveled inside for Bellinger, and a turnover called on the Admirals. .423 to go in the first, a 17-7 Vipers lead. Cooper on the inbound now for Marlon Parker Jr. Now to the forecourt, hands it off to Judd, head of the key. Near side right to Cooper. Reverse it off, intended for Gerald Jackson Jr. He gets it back as it was deflected away, and now we're going to get a jump ball situation. And a pair of substitutions now for the Vipers. Williams-Hanton will check in for the first time alongside Arze Colbreth. Vipers now 10 deep as Cheney and Judd will exit. Back to the jump circle we go. Thompson to jump with Gerald Jackson Jr. Tip controlled by the Admirals. They'll go right to left on this possession. Shot clock's having issues. Currently, it stands at 23. They roll it down to 20 with 3:57 to go in the first. Now for Trail. On the bounce at the free throw line for Rodriguez. A fadeaway jumper is good. 17-9 Vipers. They nearly turn it over. Lob to the right side now for Williams-Hanton. His 15-footer's good. Lead back to 10 at 19-9 with 3.5 to go in the first. Handoff coming near side left, Thompson. Back to the free throw line. Trail faces, fires, and drains it. 19-11 Vipers, 3:15 to go in the first. Near side of the right, Williams-Hanton got caught on the baseline and ends up turning it over. Thompson on the run back, right to left. Line, lane into traffic, deflected out of bounds. Last touch for the Vipers, 15 to shoot. Off the inbound, far side of the lane, Glasson good. Doss was behind the basket, made some space for himself and scored. 19-13, Admirals down by 6 with 2:50 to go in the first. Jackson Jr. right to the rim, across the tin, no good. Rodriguez taking it strong off the right of the lane. He got fouled. Colbreth the foul. That's his first. Timeout on the floor comes at 2:38 to go in the first. Vipers lead the Admirals 19-13 on the home of the Vipers. So out of the immediate timeout, 2:38 to go in the first at 19-13. Vipers lead over the Admirals. Thompson set to inbound, down by 6. Defended by Cameron Cooper. Loose ball on the floor, picked off by the Vipers. And the pitch ahead is dropped off by Cooper and turned over. It was intended for Williams-Hanton. Now to the forecourt, Trail's got it. Down the lane with a left hand scoop and score from L. Thompson. Now it's 19-15. An 8-2 response now by the Admirals. Williams-Hanton holding het high, 7 to shoot. And now we have, I believe, a technical foul call against the Vipers. Check that. It's a defensive 3-second call called against the Admirals. Line to the right. Parker Jr. rattles home the technical free throw. Makes it 20-15. Colbreth out of inbound from the far side. Gets it into Parker Jr. Curls right of the lane, reverse it back. Colbreth, the step left 3 is on the way. Left of the rim, no good. Weak side rebound of the corner now for Williams-Hanton. And a whistle, and the shot clock was at 2. They're going to put it back to 12. Inbound now for Parker Jr. 1:40 to go in the first. 20-15 Vipers lead. They've led by as many as 10. Lob to the near block. Brown with a turnaround. Glass no good. Rebound comes down to Carter. Carter's got it, turning right. That's a bump off by Jordan Santos, I believe. It's his first. I believe Bellinger got bumped off. Chaplin's back. Rodriguez will exit. Chaplin's got it to the right corner. Stepping in the lane now is Trail. Left side kick out, and a 3 is good for Nigel Carter. His 3 makes it 20-17 Vipers, closing in on a minute to go in the first. Head of the key, a deep 3. In and out for Williams-Hanton. Stick back follow is good, Justin Brown. 22-17 Vipers. Trail now to the forecourt. Now head of the key. Carter wants an answer 3. Rim no. And the rebound to the Vipers. Now to the forecourt. A 3 ball goes rim no for Santos. Rebound to Justin Brown. Santos, a nice touch pass inside to Williams-Hanton. He'll score. Eighth different Viper to score in the opening quarter. 24-17 Vipers. About a 3.5-second game and shot clock differential. Now for Trail into the forecourt. Line lane. Dumped it near side left. And a blocking foul call on Santos. It appeared that the Admirals player on the drive was completely out of control. Shot clock turned off. Final 15 seconds of the quarter. 24-17 Vipers. Near side block extended. Chaplin turns to the glass, throws it off the window, no good. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Here comes Colbreth up the right side with 3, down to 2, second and a half, and he doesn't get one off. 24-17 Vipers leading the Admirals after 1 here on the home of the Vipers. I mean, they're playing the soundtrack from the movie Space Jam. I mean, just rhetorically asking fans, is that art imitating life? I mean, Jordan really didn't need anybody to help him, right? But the kid from Akron needs everybody to help him win titles. I'm sorry, is that too soon for everybody? 24-17 Vipers over the Admirals. Start of the second quarter. Far side of the right, a kick out to Carter. 4 to shoot. Dribbles down to the free throw line. Floats it up. Left of the rim, no good. Rebound to Justin Brown. Curling left to right into the lane. Williams' hand throws it up. Rim, no, but a whistle and a foul. Make it a turnover, pardon me. 11:24 to go in the first half. They're going to reset the shot clock once again. Down to 20. Inbound to Chaplin, defended by Santos. Shovels it off now for Baker. 9 to shoot. Comes around the screen, hands it off. Head of the key, 3 is on the way. Rim glass, no. For the Admirals, but the stick back follow is good to make it 24-19. Nice answer by Santos. His first field goal makes it 26-19. Baker now the handle. Lobs it down near block for Doss. The skip to the far side got deflected away from Chaplin. Judd back on, replacing Williams-Hanton. 10:31 to go, first half, 26-19 Vipers. Kick out left corner. Chaplin line to the lane, throws it right to the rim, no. And the official on the far side said it's a shot clock violation. Off the inbound now, it comes to Ford. Ford down to the forecourt, takes it right side behind the arc, skip it far side left. Line, lane, left-hand runner, glass and good. Jason Morgan, who just checked in for the Vipers. 28-19 Vipers. On the bounce now near block, Perrin. Across the lane, got pinned on the far block, nearly threw it over the top of Baker. Baker gets it back, left elbow, and drains the jumper. 28-21 Vipers, 9:40 to go in the half. Right side Santos coming back to his left around the screen from Judd. Now Judd on the catch near block. Taking Doss off the bounce, fades away, missed everything. Rebound Chaplin. Coming back the other way with Baker. Baker now on the run back. Ball screen handoff back to Chaplin. Chaplin a deep 3 right side. It's good. His second triple cuts the margin to 4. 28-24 Vipers, 9:10 to go in the half. Now for Ford. Coming left of the lane, reverse it out far side to the corner. Now for Morgan, comes back to his right, faces at the free throw line, front of the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Chaplin. He runs it back right to left, sets his feet. Right side three, rim no. Santos got blasted out of bounds. Vipers coming back in a 4-on-5. Ford in the lane, bouncing off awkwardly, intended for Brown. On the run back 3-on-1, make it 2-on-2 now. Ducking in with the left now, right hand, rim no on the Baker attempt. Rebound to the Vipers. Here comes Ford in a 2-on-3, pitched ahead, rim good, and a foul, Justin Brown. Fouls on Baker, that's his first. Brings us down to 8:21 to go in the half and a 6-point Viper lead. Justin Brown gathering himself before climbing in line to the right. 6'10" post player out of West Virginia Wesleyan. And one free throw is on the way. Rim, it popped in and out. That was a horn for a substitution, and the substitution was not made. I believe we're going to get a foul now as Carter brought it to the forecourt, and indeed he was fouled. Santos picks up his third. He'll check out. Cheney's back along with Malik Jones. Baker from the far side to inbound. Now for Perrin. Back to Baker. To the right corner now to Doss. Doss fights one up. Glass rim, no good. Over the top, intended for Malik Judd and picked off. Here comes Chaplin. Runs it in and lost it out of bounds. Last touch by the Vipers. Jordan Rodriguez comes back and replaces Nigel Carter with 7:55 to go in the half. The Vipers up by 6. Perrin in the lane, left hand hook is good. 30-26 Vipers. Up the left side, the ball nearly got turned over. 13 to shoot. Ford's got it coming left of the screen from Judd. And the pick and roll got thrown away. Chaplin the other way, now to the forecourt. Bounce it off, wide to the right, Rodriguez. Deep three up the right side, front of the rim, no. Up the left side now, Cheney on the catch. Runs it left to the lane, they're gonna get him for an offensive foul. It's Cheney's first, Rodriguez shaking up a bit. And he'll come off to the trainer. Oh, he got opened up too. Above his right eye. So with the injury timeout on the floor, 7:14 to go in the half. 30-26 Vipers leading the Admirals. Will step out for a brief moment on the home of the Vipers. Out of the injury timeout, Jordan Rodriguez still being attended to by the training staff down here to our right. Baker now to the forecourt. Now for Perrin. Perrin takes it right of the lane, spins back to his left. Glass no good. Cheney comes away with it now. Quick outlet for Malik Jones. Jones shovels it off to a trailing Cheney. Now top side of the right, a step-in three for Parker Jr. Rim glass no good. kept alive by Jones. He'll reset it topside right, 10 to shoot. Back to Parker Jr., 7, down to 6. Head of the key now for Cheney with 5, down to 4. Takes it right, reverse it off. Jones, a 3-ball head of the key, rim it off. Rebound to Perrin. It's a trailing Aussie trail. Right of the lane, glass and good. Way too easy on that catch and finish for Charles Doss. He's got 4. The margin's 2 at 30-28 Vipers. Far side left, curling back to his right, floating it up. Rim no is Jason Morgan. Baker now to the forecourt. Admirals a 2 to tie, a 3 for the lead for the first time. Now it's Perrin. Down to the far block they go to Doss. A fadeaway on the way, right of the rim, no good. And tangled up on the rebound was Malik Judd. He got bodied off. And I believe it's going to be Perrin with the foul call. We'll sort it out after the timeout on the floor. It comes at 5:44 to go, first half. Vipers 30, Admirals 28 on the home of the Vipers. .544 to go in the opening half. Vipers with a 30-28 lead on the Tri-State Admirals. Cheney on the inbound. Now for Jackson Jr. into the forecourt. Bounce it down to Judd. Going to work with the right hand. Rim and good. Judd now with 4. The lead is 4 at 32-28. Ball screen handoff now for Trail. Takes it right of the lane, into the lane. Shovels it back door to left. And the attempt by Doss was blocked. Over the top now, Parker Jr., and I think we're going the other way on a foul on Judd, or is it going to be a foul on the Admirals? Admirals foul on Jose Galarza, who just checked in out of the media timeout. It's his first. 19 to shoot as it comes in for Parker Jr. Got to the right elbow, had it poked free by Trail. On the run back, Baker scores. 32-30 Vipers. Less than 5 minutes to go in the half. Far side left, Cheney's got it. Now to the free throw line. They'll dump it down inside to Judd. He cleared off the defender and gets called for the foul. His first. Rodriguez has been buttoned up, and he's now wearing a gauze headband as his entire head's been wrapped. So whether he comes back into this game after being opened up earlier is in question. Trail knocks down a triple off the left side, and the Admirals have their first lead at 33-32 as they go on a 16-8 run to claim their first lead of the afternoon. Left-hand answer for Marlon Parker, his first field goal. And the Vipers reclaim a 34-33 lead. Spinning right to left in the lane, glass rim good for Chaplin. Parker Jr. now to the forecourt. Far side left. Cheney faces, fires from 15 and got it. 36-35, Vipers back on top. 3:35 to go in the half. Trail's got it, far side to the right. Bouncing off to your side left for Chaplin. Chaplin runs it left of the lane, glass and good. 37-36 Admirals. Judd went in the lane, lost the handle, picked off by Baker. Carter's got it. Now high left to Chaplin. Back to Baker. Near side left, back to Trail. Runs it in the lane, glass and good. 39-36. Admirals by 3. 2:48 to go in the half, and a timeout on the floor on the home of the Vipers. .248 to go in the half. 39-36. Admirals with the lead over the Vipers, currently on a 22-12 run, are the Admirals. Colbert down to the forecourt, approaching head of the key. Line, lane, tried to fight it up. It got blocked. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Admirals. Chaplin runs it back to the forecourt, hands it off to the trailing Trail. They reset it with Baker, top side of the right, 13 to shoot. Baker on the bounce, coming left, around the screen from Galarza. Near side left, Thompson in the lane, fights it up, back of the rim, no good. Weak side rebound to Colbreth, he got fouled. Fouls on Thompson, that's his first. Tarian will check in for the first time. He's joined by Bellinger, who re-enters. Inbound now for Colbreth. Now to the forecourt, coming across the time stripe. Takes it left of the lane, went down to a knee, nearly traveled. Hands it back to Jackson. Nearly turned over again. Cheney with it. Runs in a lane, left hand across the front of the rim and good. Cheney's got 8. Admirals by 1 at 39-38. 1:40 to go in the half. Head of the key 3 is on the way. Rim no for Trail. Saved in by Jackson Jr. Poked away from Justin Brown. Now to the forecourt. Far side left. Step in 3 off that left wing. Rim halfway down and out on the Williams-Hanton attempt. He's fouled. Trail with his first. 1:23 remaining in the half. First at 3 is good. Second one knots the game at 39. Third one rimming off. So all even at 39. And a turnover by the Admirals. Now under a minute to go. Culbreth into the forecourt. Runs it right of the lane, into traffic. Glass rim, no good. Stick back follow for Brown was blocked. Loose ball on the floor. Galarza picks it up. Quick outlet now for Thompson. Feeds it off to a trailer. That will be Aussie Trail floating one up and scoring. 41-39 Admirals. Now to the forecourt. Jackson Jr. can't get it to drop. He ends up on his back. Now to the forecourt. Thompson runs in strong, and he's fouled by Justin Brown. That's his first. It comes with 31.8 to go in the half. So Ramel Thompson will step in line left. first one's good. Makes it 42-39. Second one rim, and it trickles in. Thompson's got 4. That's the lead at 43-39. 25 seconds to go in the half. Culbreth, far side left. A 3 is on the way. Wide to the right out of the hand of Williams-Hanton. Shot clock turned off. 15 to go. And now Thompson will bounce it across the time stripe. Trail to the forecourt. 7, 6, 5. Gets a screen coming left from Thompson. Line, lane, right to the rack. Glass rim, no good as the horn sounds, ending the first half. 43-39. Admirals with the lead at the break after the Vipers led 24-17 after 1. Halftime is coming your way next on the home of the Vipers. So at the half, 43-39, Admirals with the lead. After 1, 24-17 in favor of the Vipers. And then the Admirals got their offense on track. With a 26-15 second quarter to build a 4-point halftime lead. From the field, the Vipers are 17 of 36 for 47.2%. From 3, just 1 of 9 for 11.1%. At the line, 4 of 8 for 50%. For the Admirals, 16 of 31 from 2, that's 51.6%. 3 of 12 from 3, that's 25%. Just 2 free throws, both attempted and made, and the rebound margin 26-20 in favor of the Vipers. Turnovers, 13-6 Vipers. So they'll need to clean that up going into the second half. 7 steals to 1 for the Admirals. And a 2-1 block shot advantage for the Admirals. So at the half, 43-39, Admirals have turned around the 7-point first quarter deficit into a 4-point halftime advantage here on the home of the Vipers. Start of the third quarter, Admirals the lead of 43-39 and the ball. They'll go left to right here in the third. Baker's got the handle, defended by Ford. Now to the forecourt, 15 to shoot. Carter's got it high right. Around the horn it goes to Perrin. 9 to shoot. Left side penetration by Chaplin, and he'll fire up the jumper and score. 45-39, Admirals. Judd's got it for the first time in the second half. Now for Chaney. Inside feed, Raymond, it rattles home for Justin Brown. Makes it 45-41, Admirals. Nearly a minute gone by here in the third. Carter now for Perrin. Perrin at the free throw line, pinballed away by Judd. He got fouled in transition. Fouls on Carter. Coach Oates said, why not an intentional? And I think the officials will convene at the time stripe, and that was the prevention of a breakaway potential dunk. And I would argue the textbook definition of an intentional foul. Not that it was flagrant, but it was intentional. And indeed, it's an intentional foul. First free throw is on the way, front of the rim, no good. Second one's good. Malik Jones splits a pair of technical free throws, 45-42. Admirals by 3 with 10:50 to go in the third. Head of the key, Jones, line lane, and he was fouled on the way in. It's on Kayvon Baker. That's his second. Cheney now to inbound from the far side. Now for Ford. Head of the key now for Jones. Left side three is on the way, good for Malik Judd. All leaving at 45 now. 6-2 response by the Vipers. Just our second tie in this game since the opening tip-off. Line lane, Baker got away with a shuffle of the steps. Tipped back out, far side left. 3-ball, rim no for Chaplin. Now for Ford, head of the key. Hits a trailing Cheney. The 3-ball, rim halfway down and out. Back iron, front iron, and good, Justin Brown. And the Vipers reclaim a 47-45 lead. .45 to go in the third. Carter's got it on the high left. Now for Perrin. Near side of the right. Glass rim, no for Doss, but a two-hand finish for Stanley Perrin. All leaving at 47. Far side of the right, Cheney on the catch. On the bounce, right of the lane, into traffic, got away with a walk. Puts it on the other side of the rim, no good. His follow got blocked again, and Perrin, I believe, with the foul. That will be his second. Cheney's first of two is good. Makes it 48-47. Vipers by 1. Second one's good. Cheney got them both, 49-47 Vipers. Loose ball on the floor picked up by Perrin. He traveled. Well, apparently he heard the whistle. That's why he dragged a pivot foot. They're going to reset the shot clock to 18, preventing the travel call. Line lane galloping in was Nigel Carter. And he's fouled by Chris Cheney, who picks up his second. That keeps it 49-47 Vipers. Carter, line to the right, knocks it down, and then he points skyward as the Vipers keep a 49-48 lead. Second one's good. He didn't acknowledge the sound effect the second time. Oh, there wasn't one, I'm sorry. All leaving at 49 on our fourth tie. Left side triple try is good for Malik Jones. 51-49 Vipers. 8:45 to go in the third. Right side Carter got caught in traffic. Reversing off head of the key now for Baker. Stripped and stolen by Jones. He got upended. It'll stay with the Vipers going right to left. Thompson's waiting at the scorer's table to check in. He'll replace Carter. Jordan Rodriguez, who got opened up above the right eye in the opening half, is still on the bench wearing that gauze wrap around his head. And he and his head coach had a conversation at halftime, and Rodriguez is like, I'm ready to go back in. Whether he does or not is another story. Judd lined to the lane, lost the handle on the way in. Reason being, deflected away by the Admirals. Carter started for the scorer's table. He'll wait. As the Vipers lead 51-49, 8:20 to go in the third. Lob comes in, top side left down for Brown. Judd with it, reverse it off far side of the right. Hesitation dribble by Cheney, right to the rack. Glass rim, no, it's spun off. Stick back follow, wouldn't drop for Brown. Battle for the loose ball. It's last touched by the Admirals, out of bounds with 12 to shoot. Vipers will now play defense, up by 2. Into the forecourt, Carter. Hands it off far side left now for Thompson. Thompson back between the rings, 12 to shoot. On the bounce, coming right, now left around the Perrin screen to the free throw line, got cut off. Bouncing off to Perrin, near side of the right. He got his defender off his feet. Rim no from 15. And here comes Ford the other way for the Vipers. Hands it off to a trailer. Now for Judd. Lost it on the way in. Carter with it. Now the other way. Bounce it off far side left. Lob. Far side of the lane now to Perrin. Turning right into the lane. Turned it over. Ahead of the pack intended for Judd and knocked away. Both Judd and Perrin shaking up on the play. Vipers want to talk it over. 7:12 to go in the third. Vipers leading the Admirals 51-49. Back after this on the home of the Vipers. 7:12 to go in the third. Vipers up over the Admirals 51-49. Vipers began the game 17-7 run, 24-17 after one. 43-39. Admirals at the break. And now 51-49. Vipers with 7:12 to go in the third. Jones on the baseline to inbound. It comes in now for Ford, going baseline left, throws it off the glass, the rim, popped in and out. Rebound secured by Ozzie Trail, who checked in out of the timeout. Bounce ahead now for Thompson. Right side 15-footer is good, Charles Doss. Fifth tie of the game brings us even at 51. Now for Judd, near side left. Ford going left side of the lane, glass and good. 53-51 Vipers. Up the left side now. Trail the handle, kick out to the right corner. Chaplin's got it. He'll come back to his left with 9 to shoot. Launches the three. Rim. It popped in and out. Rebound to Trail. Backs it out right corner. Now to his left to Carter. Got bumped off head of the key. Wants a long jumper. Rim no. Rebound Judd. Now for Ford into the forecourt, hands it off to Judd, head of the key. Back to Ford. Coming around the screen from Judd. Kick out right corner. A three is on the way. Air ball out of the hand of Malik Jones. Chaplin on the run back. Line, lane, fights it up, count it, and a foul. Checking out is Carter. Bellinger's back. Cooper and Parker Jr. come back on, as Ford will exit along with Malik Jones. All even at 53 with 5:45 to go in the third. And one free throw is on the way. It's good. Chaplin gives the Admirals the lead back at 54-53. Face-up jumper for Cheney won't drop. Here comes Trail the other way. And he got bumped off by Marlon Parker Jr. at the head of the key. It's his first. Both teams now with 3 personals here in the third. Spinning right to left to the right elbow and launching the jumper and making it is Bellinger. His first field goal of the afternoon makes it a 56-53 Admirals lead. Judd's got it head of the key. On the bounce far side of the right, it got deflected away and last touched, I believe, by Trail out of bounds. Far side official says last touch by the Vipers. So with 5:07 to go in the third, fresh 24 goes up in the shot clock. And now on the forecourt side of the time stripe, Bellinger to inbound. Gets it in now to Trail. Trail at the free throw line. Kicks it right side. Thompson thought about a three. Rim no. And the rebound the other way now for Parker Jr. Line, lane, losing it on the way in was Judd. Keep it 56-53 Admirals. Right side pull-up is good for Gerald Jackson Jr. And now everybody that has played in the game for the Vipers has now scored. 56-55 Admirals. Trail's got it. Left of the lane, into the lane, glass, rim, good. 58-55 Admirals, 4:24 to go in the third. Stolen away by the Admirals. Right to the rack, throwing it up with his back to the basket and scoring with the right hand is Chaplin. Nearly stolen again. 60-55 Admirals, 4:10 to go in the third. Right side, Judd. Curls left, line lane, fights it up. Rim no on the attempt by Cooper. Over the top, Thompson on the catch, going in with the right hand, he scores. Thompson now with 6. The lead is 7. It's 62-55. Admirals over the Vipers with 3:52 to go in the third on the home of the Vipers. Out of the timeout, 3:52 to go in the third. 62-55. Admirals leading the Vipers. And a turnover by the Vipers. Inbound is deflected away. Last touch by Justin Brown of the Vipers. Out of the corner, the inbound comes to Trail. Glass rim, good, and a foul for Charles Doss. He wasn't even looking at the basket. 64-55. And the N1 free throw by Doss is good. 10-point lead with 3:35 to go in the third. It's a 17-point turnaround since the Vipers led 24-17 after one. Charge is taken by the Admirals. .48-31 scoring run for the Admirals. Top side of the right, Bellinger's got it. Down to the doorstep, he threw it away. Over the top now. Colbreth, right of the lane, dropped it off. Turnaround left-hander, no good for Cheney. Rebound to the Admirals. Bellinger once again drops it off now for Doss. He wants a three. Rim no. Tipped around. Stolen back now by the Admirals. Left side Trail. Got to the free throw line. Hands it back now for Tyree. Check that. Kayvon Baker. Three to shoot. Baker takes it left. Finds a spot. Launches the three. Back of the rim. No good. Jackson Jr. on the run back. Bounce it off to a trailer. Cameron Cooper. Cooper out of the right corner, zips it in the lane for Cheney. He turned left and got fouled. Foul is on Doss. That's his first. Perrin waits at the scorer's table with 2:29 to go in the third. And the free throw for Cheney is on the way and good. Doss comes off. Cheney's second attempt, good. Eight-point Admirals lead, 2:25 to go in the third. Thompson on the handoff now for Trail. Trail goes right to the lane, lost the handle because he was fouled. Chris Cheney picks up his third. He checks out. Williams-Hanton replaces him. First free throw is good for Ozzie Trail. Again, acknowledging the sound effect. (66-57). Got them both. (67-57) Admirals with 2:13 to go in the third. Jordan Santos to inbound. He gets it in now for Colbreth. Colbreth on the march back, coming right to left. Now to the forward court. He got bumped off. Bellinger the foul. That's his second. He does not concur that that was a foul. behind left. Front of the rim, no good for Culbreth. He'll have another. Free throw, lipped the rim and popped out. Stick back follow is good for Justin Brown. And he's fouled. Perrin picks up his third. And one free throw popped in and out. Loose ball on the floor. Perrin had it, lost it. Here comes Ozzie Trail. Bounce it in traffic. It got pinballed around and stolen. Santos for Williams-Hanton. Back to Santos. Bounce it down to the doorstep. Now for Brown. Rim, no. Stick back follow. Glass and good. 67-61 Admirals. Now for Bellinger. Far side left three is on the way and it rattles home for Ozzie Trail. 70-61 Admirals leading the Vipers. 82 seconds to go in the third and a timeout on the floor on the home of the Vipers. (70-61). Admirals by 9, 82 seconds to go in the third. Williams-Hanton to inbound from the baseline. Bounce it in now for Culbreth. Culbreth on the march, now to the forecourt. Ball screen handoff. Now for Morgan, curling head of the key. Reverse it off now for Williams-Hanton, 7 to shoot. Pick and roll, and a nice finish. Nice catch by Brown. Uses the window and scores. He's got 18 in the game, makes it 70-63 Admirals. 50 seconds to go in the third. Baker defended by Santos on the far side left. Zipped into the lane now for Thompson. Near side right, Trail back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound and a reset by Chaplin. Top side left now for Baker. 7 to shoot. Baker on the lob, down for Doss. The turnaround hit the glass, no good. Shot clock turned off. Here comes Culbreth up the left side, down by 7. Wants a three, it's on the way, rim no. Track down his own miss. Bounce it off weak side of the lane to the corner. 10 to go in the third. Right side face up, rim no for Morgan, and a whistle and a foul on the rebound with 4.8 to go in the third. Fouls on Chaplin, that's his first. Both teams over the limit of 5 in this third quarter. First free throws on the way, rim no. For Justin Brown. Second one's good. (70-64) Admirals. And the runner. Vipers are 24-45 from 2 for 53.3%. 2 of 13 from 3, 10 of 19 at the line, 52.6%. Rebound margin, 42-31 Vipers, but the turnover margin, 20-11 Vipers. And since the 24-17 first quarter lead, 53-40 Admirals.